Okay, as we're filming this on the
31st of July.
and trading deadline is over.
Yes.
How did the Cubs make out?
I think they did okay. I don't know.
You don't know?
Don't know.
But it did affect our Lumber Kings in a way. Because you know why?
Ryan Costello is gone.
Yeah, because that was the Lumber Kings' #1 home run hitter.
No, Ariel's gotta do it.
Yeah. Okay, you want me to explain why you're gone at the game?
Yes.
Okay, I'll explain the trading deadlines, how it affects the minor league system, okay?
Yep.
Okay, Angie just left for the ball game. We'll get her a little bit here. And yes, I'm going to walk her home. We're going to have a headlight on anyway later. Just kind of sum it up today as we are filming this on trading deadline. So basically it was 2 days ago and that. So basically our major league parent team that we like the most, you know, is the Cubs. And it looks like the Cubs didn't really had a fire sale that they were planning to do, basically, because they were supposed to offload. They wanted to offload a few players, but they were not going to give up a whole lot of minor league players just to get what they want. So they were trying to keep the farm system intact. Now, what happened? What's what it means to with the Seattle being the parent club of our local baseball team, the Lumber Kings, is that Seattle made some moves for their major league roster that kind of affected our minor league team, basically. What happened was we lost our #1 home run threat for the rest of the season because Seattle decided to trade Ryan Costello to the Minnesota Twins, and I forgot who we picked up from the Twins, but it does not mean that player will be assigned here. I think the player is going to report to either AAA or the major leagues. I think I might be wrong in that idea, but Seattle picked up a player from Minnesota. In order to get him, they had to give up a couple minor league prospects, which one was a home run threat, basically, for the Lumber Kings. It was our leading home run hitter with 16 home runs and was batting at the time just below 300, and he was like about 80 something odd RBIs. So he was just not a home run threat, he was also our RBI threat, basically. So for some reason Seattle offloaded him to somebody else for somebody they need. So basically they had to give up something to get something. That's basically what major league trades usually do, and usually a lot of trades are inked by the deadline, and also you got to aware is what they call to be announced later. Then of course the dreaded to be announced later. That means the trades are officially done, but because of other issues that need to go through and approvals that needs to be made, so usually when a trade is made, they'll make the person that is receiving a player from another team will announce it later, basically later in the season, especially in a playoff push or planning for their future, usually. So you're going to see a lot of players all of a sudden. If you watch your favorite major league player, all of a sudden he's playing hot, he's playing good for this team, he's playing good, but they found out that now he gets word that he's not the property of that team no more. I've seen this happen on many games on TV, where actually a manager will pull a player for no reason, give him a message, and the word gets around that the player got traded. Basically, usually it's before the trading deadline. Sometimes it's one of those dreaded to be announced later type announcements. So basically they said, well, we just heard word that they want you, you have to go, you cannot play this game no more, so we're pulling you off the field, and just say your final goodbyes and all that stuff. So yeah, just because the trading deadline has been here and gone, time you watch this video, it's been gone already. And there's still going to be some last minute to be announced stuff later. But everything's all ink. Just have to announce it later. But how will it affect the minor league system? Yes, it will affect the minor league system. I was led years ago, many years ago, I thought minor league players are not to be traded. But then they found out it's the future of Major League Baseball. For the last 20 years, and actually the last few years, there's been a lot of minor league movement. Actually, we heard one game. Actually, we didn't watch it, but we heard one game where basically the Lumber Kings arrived to one town. As soon as they arrived at that town, they told one player, "You cannot be in this clubhouse. You gotta go to that clubhouse across the way, the ballpark, inside that same ballpark." So as soon as they got to town, a Lumber King player got told that he had to go to that dugout instead. So that's a good way to find out you got traded, especially in the minor league system, when you get told when you're playing a team you're playing against and it's a playoff run, and you get told, "Oops, this player has got to dress in that dressing room over there across the field, in that dugout instead," in that clubhouse. So yeah, it does happen in the minor league system where basically people just trade, and it does break up a system too. You gotta remember, minor league teams are here to develop their players. They get their at-bats, they get their pitch, they work on their strengths, and work on their weaknesses, and the best players end up playing in the big show. And that's all the players hoping they're good enough to play in the big show. Right now, this roster we have right now, I would say roughly, I think 6 of them will be playing in the major leagues sometime within the next 5 years. Keep an eye, and so maybe some of your minor leaguers in your area may be good enough to make the major leagues. Keep your fingers crossed and hope them the best. Okay, let's just sum it up. Does major league trades affect the minor league system? Yes, it does. Last 20 years, we have seen players that is playing good. All of a sudden, he's ready to be inserted in the lineup, and all of a sudden, nope, can't do it. They have to scratch him and put in somebody else instead because they just learned of a trade. Right now, excuse me there, I just got done eating supper there. Right now we're waiting for a phone call from Angie. We're going to walk her home, and she's going to tell us how the Lumber Kings did tonight, to see if that trade somewhat will affect our, hopefully, playoff run. The Lumber Kings are in 5th place in the West Division. That's not good. The way it's set up now, we have to get 1st or 2nd place to make playoffs. And the way the Lumber Kings been playing in the second half, let's put it this way, not good. And the reason is that most of the best players that are on the team either got called up or got traded. So it's one of the things that happens. But hey, it's minor leagues. You're not supposed to win. Only major league team is supposed to win. So is your major league team supposed to win? Leave it down in the comments down below. Is your St. Louis expected to win? Is my Cubs expected to win? Is Toronto expected to win? Whatever major league team you may be watching, is the Dodgers expected to win? Every major league team is expected to win. But if they're in a playoff run, this is what the trading deadline was doing. They're trying to find that missing piece. Okay, I'm just, like I said, I'm waiting for Angie's phone call. And the more I work on this, and the more I work on this, and if I lose about maybe 60 pounds, I'll look exactly like my brother Bill. So, if you don't know who my brother Bill looks like, just imagine this ugly face, minus 60 pounds, with this and this going, I will almost look like exactly like him, but this has to be more blonde than red. Right now, we're waiting for Angie. Okay, before I get, you are watching this on Thursday night, and we're supposed to be, as we are I'm going to be committing to another video on Thursday that's going to go up on Saturday night, which concerns a big riverboat. We're going to be we'll be just, as you're watching this video, we're in production, just finishing producing a video with with a big riverboat, so you're going to have to find out on Saturday night. These packages that we're supposed to be getting, we're supposed to be doing an unboxing. We will do that unboxing as we're filming this on Tuesday, July the 31st. We're expecting this package as you're watching. Probably we're supposed to have one of those packages as you're watching this video right now, and maybe doing an unboxing video on that item. Plus, I have another item. I have to call that certain subscriber to let them know that we have received that particular item, because that particular item, I need to let them know that we received it, is high cost item. It's a high value item. So I gotta call him, let him know that we have received that item in our possession, basically, so let him know we have it in one piece. And we'll do an unboxing on that video. If they do come simultaneously, we'll just do 2 unboxings in one video. How's that sound? Right now, we're about almost 6 o'clock. I'm expecting that phone call from Angie at about 7:15, maybe 7:30, and we're gonna go down to the ballpark and we're gonna walk Angie home. And I gotta do it safely too, because you know why? Last time I walked home from the ballpark, guess what happened? Exactly, that's what happened. So yeah, we don't want to do it again, do we? Okay, Angie has called. Got my cap. I'm going to have my headlight. Yeah, here's my headlight. And we're on our way down, even if it's still dusk out. But Angie called, and I got to get on my way. So we'll leave you guys at home. And actually, no. Yeah, we'll leave you guys at home. We'll have Angie talk about it. About the game, basically, when we get home and that. Alright? Sounds good? See you later. Hope I don't break my knee this time. Alright, how's the ball game?
We won!
And I did not trip on the way home. That's the main thing,
Nope.
right?
And I found out Ryan Costello will not be with the Cedar Rapids Colonels.
Because he got sent up to high A by the Twins, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, and the Lumber Kings had back-to-back nights of walk-off wins.
Yes.
So that's...
This time it went in the bottom of the ninth.
Yeah, last night they won the bottom of the 11th.
Yes,
so
I know that.
Walk-off. So walk-off victories. Those are
We'll
the best.
take it.
Those are the best kind of victories. Okay, tomorrow we'll check our knee again tomorrow. We'll do some odds and ends tomorrow. Couple quick errands. Gotta make a couple of appointments. We gotta keep some appointments, something like that, right?
Yep.
And that. So I guess the trade didn't really affect the team right now, but it's too early to tell, right?
Right. And Bryson Brinkman got traded to the Miami Marlins, and he was affiliate, and he was here last year.
Okay, yeah, I noticed. I saw that too. So looks like Seattle's cleaning house again, somewhat.
Yep.
Probably because they need certain players for their playoff run too.
Yeah, it sounds like Seattle could make playoffs.
Yeah, so they're trying to find the missing puzzles to their. So they're giving up some of their minor leaguers to get those puzzles, right?
Yep.
Cubs didn't do much on the trades today. Nope. So looks like
we got a pitcher from Washington, and they only gave up somebody in Class A.
Couple minor leaguers.
Yes.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of minor leaguers got dealt this year.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go ahead and wrap up this video. No talk baseball. Let's go back to our daily lives tomorrow, right?
Yes.
All right.
All right. Please like, share, subscribe. Do not forget to hit that subscribe button and the bell. And we'll see you guys later. Bye.